Yeah, I am definitely going to have to clean up the mess of low-level champions down there. Discussion of who? Oh yeah. I did. I think he's demon spawn. He's not hound spawn. He's a lot stronger than hound spawn. I think he's a rare, but he's like one of the strongest void rares. Yeah, I'm helping out my Coldheart currently. I want to get my Coldheart to a minimum of rank 5 before I start zeroing in on Ugo. I'm thinking Ugo would be a good 6-star, either Ugo or Coldheart, but I'm not sure which I want to do because both are really powerful. And I have a lot of Magic champions already, and having more Void nukers would be big. That, and I don't think I can get Ugo where I need her, even if I'd have to just put her in tank gear and pray, because I don't know if I can get Ugo to where I need Ugo in order to beat this rotation. I might end up 6-starring her for the next rotation, because the thing about Ugo, though, is the reason that she's such a big deal is that AoE block buffs. There is not many champion, the problem with a single target is that if you don't block all the buffs of Valkyrie waves, you'll continuously get counterattacked, and that's not. Yeah, but then of course Coldheart, it's kind of a bitter contest because Coldheart um Coldheart's really good for a lot of things. Coldheart would make it possible with Drexthar for me to Spider 20. Easy. Because she would do a lot of chunk damage and decrease the spider's turn meter. And if someone needs healing reduction, she can apply the healing reduction. So it's a really bitter contest. Now, Ugo, the reason that Ugo is also really appealing is she would be my very first of her faction to get to 6-star. She would be my very first Ogren 6-star if I made her that, because I've never gotten a Maneater. What the heck is going on with that? Okay, yeah. So, occasionally Gnarlhorn. If you develop him, he does an AoE provoke and he makes himself completely invincible unless there's a Madame Ceres that steals his invincibility. That's the only way. The only way that the Gnarlhorn's invincibility will be stopped is if a Madame Ceres literally steals it from you. Yeah. So I'm gonna first get Coldheart to 50. Um and I'm gonna just pick up this prize here. But yeah, I am thinking of 6-starring Coldheart though. It's definitely on the table. If you know what I mean. It's even on the table above Marquez because of the because she's just that much more powerful in a lot of areas. Like, Marquez is mainly good as an arena nuker point blank. She doesn't have the same amount of utility in things like Spider, Fire Knight, Spider, Fire Knight, Ice Golem. Mine is just the fight a bunch of campaign, which I already completed the daily on here, but that doesn't mean that I'm not going to be farming to help my Coldheart. Cause yeah. So I'm trying to think. I think what I need to do is I need to go maybe off-screen grind once I get her to 40. Off-screen grind some level 4s. Because I don't want my Coldheart to be part of this level of 40s. Like, I want her to be at least in the 50 squad. Like, that's significantly smaller. And then from there, we'll decide who gets to 6-star. As the thing is, I know this is going to sound dumb, but this account needs more damage dealers. Because it doesn't have that many. I'm going to check, but it doesn't have that many on the... I just got a Spirit Host randomly. I mean, I have a 60 Spirit Host on here, and I think her skills are fully booked, but... yeah. Oh, yeah, no. You know what? I need to go do some dragon soon. I'm going to go... instead of fighting the dragon in campaign, I'm going to actually fight the... Yeah. I'll do that. Alright, so... oh, Spirit Keep. I have to go farm Spirit Keep on the 3rd account later because my Shield Guard and a bunch of others need that help. Okay, which one do I want to do? Okay, I'm going to do the easier Stage 12 or Stage 13 Dragon. I'm going to start with that. Well, once you get to Stage 15, the thing starts to get even worse. Because it's like a level 185 dragon, the waves are very frustrating. Well, not for stage 15 dragon, you're going to need a 6-star. I can't. Oh yeah, fully done with the 6-star. Yeah. Like, fully booked is one thing. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, yeah. Okay, so this is Drexthar Vizier versus the dragon. So, yeah, I'm gonna get some burns on him. There, we got burns. Get more burns. Extend the burns to like 4 turns. Decrease the turn me. Actually, I can do higher dragon than this. I am underselling myself. I can do more than the level 1. I mean, I could bring a cleanser, but Kale seems to be doing plenty. Which, the campaign dragon or uh the hardest thing are have you reached brutal yet? Well, yeah, like the thing about brutal is that there is a Mortu Macabre in there that is so nasty that I got my Madame Ceres to 6 star, and then I think he like peril one shot at her, and I'm like, okay, yeah, like I did win, but it it depends on what rarity it is and what. No, like the higher rarities of accuracy is actually pretty good. 4 stars okay, but you're gonna want 5 star and above generally. Yeah. You want 5 star and above accuracy gear though. That's the kind you want. Yeah. But 5 star and above are the better gears. 6 star is absolutely prime, but as you can probably imagine, it's very difficult to get 6 star gear. To give you an idea how hard 6 star gear is, even in these higher dungeons, I still have trouble getting it. Like, even in dungeons I'm almost certain you can't do, I still cannot access that gear. Like, that's how hard 6 star gear is to get. Fury gear. Um, Leorius. Fane. Yeah, I mean, a lot of skinwalkers are good with it. Gnarlhorn. It depends. It depends on what champs you've got. Because there's something you need to know about defense. There are some champions that extremely benefit from defense as a damage boost. Like, Armiger benefits amazingly from it. Shield Guard benefits. Ignatius. There is a number. There's a number of them that Vergus, actually, believe it or not. Okay, I actually beat Dragon 13 really comfortably. What the hell? Yeah, it's gonna take a while though before you really see what Vergus does. Like the best example that I can show you of what he can do is if I use him on this account. That's the best example, at least for now. This account is actually still evolving in a way because the problem that you may not know, and this is another reason why Dragon is actually worth it for me to do on this account, is that the gear on this account is actually not that good. Like, it's like the champions on this account are better than the gear. I'll give you an idea. It depends on what you've got. Like, it's probably good for like Rosin Scarhide. Um, what else? Anything that counterattacks a lot. If you have anything that counterattacks a lot, will do it. Do you though think? Like, I think you have a Jizo. Jizo's one of them. Jizo is one of them. He counterattacks all the time. Like, no, he'll do it with avenging anyway. Yeah. He just will. Like, he counterattacks a lot. Every time I face one, he counterattacks all the time. He doesn't need... Well, there's other... I'll look it up, but there are champions that do it. Um... Well, the funny thing is I actually don't use Jizo much at all, but that's why I was trying to show an example. Well, that's because you haven't gotten to the higher levels of Spider. It's very hard to get to the high levels of Spider. Oh, I beat it! I beat Dragon 14 without losing anybody. Without a cleanser. I got an epic destroy boot. Well, stage 14. It's what's that stage 14 I in? Stage 14 is level 165 dragon. Yeah, it's decent. It's not the best, but it's decent. Yeah, okay, I know this is going to sound stupid, but I'm actually going to go over to my other account. Speaking of Shield Guard, I'm actually going to start developing him. Oh, his gear is more demanding on stats. I think it's something like crit damage and accuracy with some HP or something. I have to look at it again. He's more demanding than Shield Guard is. He's more demanding, but does more, if that makes any sense at all. Like he'll hit your spider for an easy 1.5 million damage if you build him out. Yeah, I'm gonna go set up the boost for this account because this account needs help. Depends on the stats. Yes, but it depends on the stats. You have to look up what stats he needs again, because I don't remember off the top of my head. Yeah. I'm just saying that you want to look at this, because he's stat hungry. He's stat hungry, but he does massive amounts of work. I wonder if I can kill a Krisk. I don't know if I can kill a Krisk, but I can try. Can I kill a Krisk? I'm experimenting. Well, this is my lower account, so that's part of the problem. Like if this was, well, look, this is like this is my third account, so that's why I'm like if it was my first or second account, it wouldn't be a problem. Like it's because this account is low that I think I'm beating him actually, kinda. Because like I have, okay, here's my things I have against the Krisk. So I have a 60 Spirit Host on here to increase my attack and also remove his debuffs. I've got a High Katoon, so we could decrease his speed, potentially. I've got a 60 Diabolist on here, so we can try to decrease his turn meter, and the 60 Kale to poison him. Now, whether I can actually kill him is another thing, because Krisk is ridiculous, and this Krisk is a 60 fully ascended Krisk. So he's not, like, it's hard to explain. Krisk is a champion that by himself I fear, because I've seen people literally blow all their resources to try to get him. Like, he's borderline killing us all. Like, I might be able to get him, but I can't. Can't be sure. No, Krisk is not Demon Spawn. Oh yeah, Fellhound. Yeah. I got him! I got him! I got the Krisk. Okay, thank God. I got the Krisk. I probably would put him in crit damage, crit rate and crit damage, because I want him for campaign farming. I've heard that he's great for 6-second campaign farming. That's my main interest in him, because right now I don't have someone who can do that. Right. Okay, good. I nuked their because I'm doing some arena now. I nuked their Tyrell straight up because the problem is if I left the Tyrell alive, like this account may only have 360s on it, but the 360s are pretty strategic with the Spirit Host, the Kale, and the Diabolist. The Diabolist's main use is to make sure that we have some turn meter control in arena. Because without turn meter control, yeah, because then they could just take infinite turns. And like also Diabolist has like 2 big turn meter control abilities. Unfortunately, we're probably gonna lose this because Bad Alcazar is just killing my whole team. Well, him and the ninja, the 60 ninja, but mostly the Bad Alcazar. Yeah, Bad Alcazar. Bad Alcazar is bad news Kazar. Bad news. Bad news. Well, you don't need Bad Alcazar because Uragrim does the same job as Bad Alcazar. Thankfully. So I don't need to say, you know what? One day, if you get a Bad Alcazar, I'm like, yeah, you don't need him. Well, you might be able to use him for Faction Wars if you get Bad Alcazar. He's still kind of good in Faction Wars. Because the problem is you can't use Uragrim in the certain factions. Because I think he's Undead Hordes. He's a legendary. But Uragrim is just as strong as a legendary, so that's why I was saying you don't necessarily need him, but he's good for Faction Wars. Well, he's also an actual playable character. He's actually kind of common in Arena on, like, Silver. Like, once you get into Silver, you're going to see a lot of him. Oh, God. That champ is a nightmare. That champ's a nightmare. Okay, let me explain how much of a nightmare he is. Skartosis is enough of a nightmare that even my best teams struggle to deal with him. I am going to look up later why Coldheart is not played in Arena, because I'm curious why that is. Okay, I have to try to kill an Apothecary, which sounds like a fun experience until you realize how much he heals for. And I don't have any, Come on, sleep him. Okay, no, I didn't need to sleep him. I thought I had to sleep him. I was hoping my Diabolist was going to land the sleep. Because she has a sleep. Okay, that gives me that. I'm going to go do a little bit of Tag Arena on here as well. But then I'm going to go instantly to campaign because I need to start leveling gear for Shield Guard. Because Shield Guard is what I'm planning as my next rank 6 on here. Because this is a budget account that doesn't have a lot of good champs on it. So, let's see. So we've got that. So then will be these in the next episode because I want to farm off screen because this is going to take a while. Like I